Hey, welcome to Board Game Today. I'm Brett. In my hands is 2 packs of Hot Brown Surprise. A nice little game from Solis Game Studio. Now, this is an interesting one. So, it's the 100th anniversary of the iconic Louisville sandwich, the Hot Brown. So, Solis Game Studio came up with this game called Hot Brown Surprise, of which this is an entire copy. Yes, a single pack is all you need to play. The game is with 2 to 3 players. And then each pack contains 9 common cards for the core ingredients of the sandwich and 2 collectible surprise ingredients representing different twists Louisville restaurants put on the Hot Brown. There's 13 different surprises to collect. And then there's also secret rare peaches card. There's only 50 printed. So yeah, sounds really, really interesting. Very different. So you get 11 playing cards in each pack. If you do 2 packs, you can do 4 players. But as I said, all you need is 1 pack for 2 to 3 players. I can't think of too many games that are like that. So, little card game about the sledge or your sandwich. So you deal cards, stack the cards, and then reveal. It's like the entire instructions right there. So yeah, let's open up a pack and see what's inside. And go from there. I'm fascinated by this. Mini games like this are always kind of a fun thing. So let's look at the cards. So we got lore, teaching you about the history of the sandwich, and then the setup of the game with your entire gameplay right here. You got like a game where it's that easy. So reference, reading and ingredient cards. So the cards are like inside. And let's go through the cards. So we've got tomato, Mornay sauce. Some more sauce. Well, actually, a whole bunch of more sauce. We got a little light turkey. Now, I personally think you can't have sandwich without some bacon. And then we get a little dark turkey, toast, fried egg, and then Dijon Mornay. Intriguing. So let's see here. So let's see what the gameplay is. So starting from the first player, you take turns playing 1 face-down card from your hand into a pile called the sandwich, and then continue to each player has 1 unplayed card. Resolve the sandwich. Then players reveal their hand's final card and chant in unison, Hot Brown Surprise. Flip over the sandwich pile so the first played card is visible. Starting from that, the card, and working down, do what it says, and set the card aside, move to the next card until all cards are resolved. Score. The player with the highest total fullness score in hand wins the round unless there's a Mornay sauce victory or a tie. A new round, pass the lore card to the left, reshuffle the ingredient cards, and repeat the new steps to play again. So the player who wins 3 rounds wins the game. So let's see what the cards say. So tomato, 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 tomato. We got sandwich. The player with the highest fullness score discards their hand, then takes this card. Ignore if tied. So that's got a score of like 0, it would seem like. The sauce, end of round. If there are exactly 2 Mornay sauces with in the sandwich, any player with Mornay sauce in their hand wins the round. Interesting. So there's 3 of those cards. Light turkey. Players pass their hands to the player on the right. In a 2-player game, players swap hands. Alright, then we got bacon sandwich. The player with the lowest fullness score takes this card. Ignore if tied. So there's 2 bacon cards. Dark turkey. Players pass their hands to the player on their left. Toast. If you tie, you have the lower number. Intriguing. And then we got, if you would discard this card, keep it instead. And then Dijon Mornay. We got, if there are exactly 2 Mornay sauces in the sandwich, any player with a Mornay sauce in their hand wins the round. This card is a Mornay sauce. If multiple players get a Mornay sauce victory, the higher fullness score wins. So there we go. Intriguing. Very interesting. As I said, you gotta love games that are nice, simple packs, easy to play, quick, not a lot of components, all that. So this seems like it's kind of fun, quirky. The type of thing you play, maybe getting in the mood for some other games, or just when you got a little bit of time on your hands. Excellent stuff. I like it. I like the concept. Very, very fun. You can go get this. We'll have links underneath this video where you can purchase yours. They might be affiliate links. If so, we do get a small percentage. By doing that, you'll support our site. And then, of course, we want to thank Solis Game Studio for hooking us up with this. We really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And then, as always, if you want the latest game news, check us out every single day at BoardGamesToday.com. And, of course, you can find us on Facebook, TikTok, Mastodon, Threads, Blue Sky, all at Board Games Today, keeping it nice and consistent. Until next time, keep flopping those cards and get your game on. Hey, thanks for watching Board Game Today. We always appreciate your views and your support, but there are so many ways for you to support our site. Not only can you do right here on video, but you can go and check us out at BoardGameToday.com, where we have more news, reviews, interviews, everything you could ever want. But since you're here, if you could, you can always give us a like, subscribe, or share our videos or watch something else. As always, much appreciated, and get your game on.